I'm beyond devastated.
Is that Jeff Goldblum? I thought you did a fantastic job in Jurassic Park, but continue.
And my brain cannot comprehend. I mean, I understand what happened, but I cannot I haven't yet wrapped it all around. Because the results of this action that happened to our good friend Charlie Kirk is going to change the course of history in this country.
What this man is about to say is actual facts that we all need to hear. And whether or not if he looks like a spitting image of Jeff Goldblum is irrelevant in this entire situation. And I cannot take away from there is a lot of ammunition this man is giving me sitting inside of his muscle car with it rumbling. But he has a very important message that honestly we all need to hear.
I hate that I am speaking now because I wanted to just leave it black. But this is exactly the reason why this shit happens. Be it the school last week or these little Christian kids. They have somebody in custody right now. And this is the disgusting part of all of it and why it continues. Is because all of the energy and all of our focus, as we have been trained, is going to go right over. And as soon as they give the guy's name, everybody's going to be interested in this fellow and talk about him and his name and his history and his background, and everybody's going to forget about fucking Charlie.
We will not forget about Charlie, but I do understand what you're saying here.
And that is what keeps these fuckers continually slaughtering. It isn't the guns, as we learned last week in North Carolina about this cocksucker that stabbed that little girl with a knife. It is because we talk about them and we make them the fucking legends that they want to be, instead of just putting them aside and not mentioning their names and skinning them alive somewhere and leaving them in the woods to rot. But no, our society makes them fucking legends. And these other assholes who think about doing that say, I got no life, so I'm going to kill Mr. X. And I'm going to be all over the news and everything. I'm going to be in the history books. Because our fucking society creates it. Shame on us. Us fucking pussy-ass fucking that we have become.
Not a single one of you can tell me that Jeff isn't right here. We do this as a society where we just glorify the villains, and we need to stop that shit. Instead of talking about the villains, we need to be talking about our issues from every demographic coming together as one. And you should never fear voicing your opinion.
When people stop talking, that's when you get violence. That's when civil war happens.
And that's the last thing anybody wants.